There we go. Ooh. Oh my God! That is a huge snook. I think he's got it, I think he's got it, I think he's got it. Got him! Got him! Oh! Oh yeah! This is a nice one. Come on. Get some ground on him. There we go. That's a nice trout right there. Holy cow, look at this thing. We're gonna measure him up. That trout sickle right there, man. That color. I just got slammed on that color today, guys. That doesn't say something. Oh, that's a tarpon. What's up, guys? Chris from Morecast. So I'm over here today at 19th Street over in Boca Grande. So Monday I fished out at Ponce. That was my first day of pre-fishing because I wanted to choose between either Ponce or here, and I got what I needed from Ponce, and I know how I'm going to fish Ponce if I decide to fish Ponce. So today I decided to come here, and so this is my second day of pre-fishing, and the tournament is tomorrow. So I just want to get over here and see what the potential is over here. I've taken a break from this area for the past 2 weeks or so. I've been fishing other areas just because there's been this really nasty sludge seaweed on top, and this time of year it always shows up. Well, this time at the boat ramp it's not here at all, and last time I was here it was actually like almost 20 feet off the boat ramp, and that whole area was nothing but that seaweed stuff, and it's really hard to even push your kayak through that stuff. It's real thick and it's real gross. But I'm unloading the kayak now, and one thing I love once again about having these wheels, I really did not know how much of a lifesaver those wheels were until I got them, and now it's like I can park my truck, unload my kayak, and just wheel it down. It makes it so much easier, whereas before I'd have to back all the way up as close as I could, because this thing's, when it's loaded down like this and it has all my stuff in it, it's pretty heavy. Even if I strip it down, it's still pretty heavy, and this makes it easier to where it's less time because I can get it completely ready at my house. Then all I have to do is wheel it down. There's no putting it together when I get here. But yeah, I'm gonna get out there, try to get some topwater bite. Gonna try to find a nice snook first thing this morning, and I might try to play around with a tarpon or two. I might try to see if I can get over in that cove and get a tarpon, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing out to the water and get out there and see if I can't get some fish, find some fish, and hopefully I can find enough to where I feel like I'll do good in the tournament. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, I guess I spoke too soon about this nasty seaweed stuff. It actually just settled on the bottom here. Normally it floats on top, but it's actually all over right up there too. There's a bunch of dead crabs up there. There's a bunch of dead crabs up there. So I haven't seen any red tide reports, anything about red tide, but I'm gonna double check them again today because I update them on Fridays. So I'm gonna double check it, but yeah, this it's all on the bottom, real nasty. So actually I don't know how well of a day it's gonna be out here, because it might be out there along the flats too. Oh, that thing came out of the water. Holy crap. That was awesome. I hope you can see that in the video. There we go. Ooh. Is that red? Is it red or a jack? One and two. It's not coming up, so. Feels like a nice red. Feels like a nice red. Yeah, it's a red. Oh, yeah, that's a red. That's the last thing I was expecting out of this cove right here. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. It's a nice red right there. That was a really, really good hook set too. Alright, got the measuring board ready right there so I can take the picture and get some lip grips on them. I'm going to try to do this like as if I was actually taking a tournament picture. It's alright, buddy. Alright. Hang on. I'll get this hook out of his mouth. Alright. So I'm going to stick my foot up there to keep it from bending. Right there. Pinch tail 24. I have to move these. I have to move these during the tournament. Pinch tail. Alright. It's a beautiful fish right there, guys. Beautiful fish. Easy, bud. Alright. I'm gonna revive for a while. He's already kicking, but I need to let him revive for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these anchor points for the tournament. That way I can get a good accurate measure on the fish. I held my foot under it to keep it straight, but I don't want anyone to say that bend in the board added like an extra 1/4 of an inch or whatever. So we're gonna revive this guy right here. That's a beautiful fish right there. I was not expecting that to be the first fish of the day. All right. There she goes. Swam off. Oh. ladyfish. He got foul hooked in the back. He swiped at it, then he got foul hooked. So I'm not gonna do it today, but I think what I'm doing tomorrow is I'm gonna have my bait bucket out and ready. Hang on, bud, hang on. Because I think the first part of the morning I'm gonna fish all artificial. There you go, get out of here. First one in the morning, I'm gonna try to get it all done on artificial. If I can get every single fish on artificial and get good fish with the tournament on artificial, that's what I plan on doing. But as a backup plan, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my bait bucket, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring, oh, tarpon was right there. I'm gonna bring, have out and ready, so if I do catch a ladyfish or foul hook a penfish, I can throw it in there and use cut bait when the day gets hotter, because right now we're in that time of year where it gets ungodly hot, like around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So usually that's when the fish start to get less active, and what I'll do is for that last 2 hours I'll probably throw cut bait. Alright, so the sun's come up quite a bit, taking top water off. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on, and I'm gonna put a Maradina on that one. Also, I said it in my last video, but when I was editing I forgot to put it in. So if you guys notice, I have been bringing my 4000. I brought it last time. You probably see it in the video, but I didn't really explain why. So there's a lot of times I come out on the water with my 3 poles and I'll catch a pinfish or I'll catch something small, and sometimes I wish I had, you know, I don't want to cut any of my lures off that I'm using because I want to use all my lures, but it was always nice to have a 4th pole that I could have rigged up already just in case I did catch bait. I told you guys I want to start fishing a little bit different, so I want to start using a little bit of bait and figuring out the bait side of things. So oh, there's a bunch of bait right here, speaking of the devil. But so I have this one already tied up for a cut bait, so, or even a live penfish. Just throw it out on one of this hook right here. So I want to start bringing this pole every time I come with me. This is that red bone. So I found this in one of my last videos. I found this and it was paired with a Fenor. I found it out on the island. It was abandoned. I checked everywhere, made sure there was no one there. It was literally just laying down, so someone left it. So I took the Fenor off, put my 4000, because the rod that I had for my 4000 broke, and now I've got a nice live bait pole to bring with me every time I go out. So that's why I've been bringing this one. I forgot to put it in my video last time I edited, and I just wanted to let you guys know. That's why now you see me with these 4 poles. That's why this one's a backup, just in case I do, because I don't know how many times you guys see it where I foul hook a penfish or I catch a ladyfish. Well, now I have a way to fish that cut bait or that penfish, and I don't have to cut off any of my lures. It's already tied up, ready to go. All right, let go. That was a little snook. I wasn't too worried about getting him in. The tournament definitely, but not today. But that guy was small. I think he was 12 inches. All right, so my worst fear just happened. It's so murky that you can't see anything in front of you, and it was manatee. Ooh, scared the hell out of me. Now I'm just gonna tiptoe to this island. Oh, yep, there he is. Nope. Woo! See, I don't worry about sharks when I'm out here. I worry about manatees because they'll flip you. There was 2 or 3 of them. So I don't know where he's at. I'm just barely paddling right now just to get away. Whew. That woke me up for sure. Oh, there's another one over there. God dang it. I just seen his head come up. There's another one over there. So I'm just gonna start trolling on my way back. I haven't seen it come up yet. That's a little trout.
trout sickle color paddletail. Alright, up there. And I actually fixed, because the last one, I fixed my my rod holder and my paddle holder to where I can actually lay this right here now. And it has this right here, so it won't bend at all. There's no flex in the board now, so right there. Okay, get my hands wet. It's not a super big guy, but I mean, I'll definitely take him. Get my lip grips on him, hold him down there for a minute. Oh, almost lost them. I need to get a new pair of lip grips. These things are really starting to aggravate me. Yeah, that's nothing. Like 15. Inch fill, yeah, 15. Let's get this guy off. That's a good hook set. I got my board there. I don't have to worry about it. I'll probably leave it there. But a little 15-inch trout. It's not a bad trout to have. I'd like to have a bigger one. There he goes. Oh yeah, there's a tarpon behind me. Those are definitely tarpon. Just gotta figure out what they want. That's it. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. It was a rough day out there today. It's pretty windy, and that stuff that's been floating on the water over there, all that algae, seaweed like stuff, it wasn't at the boat launch first thing this morning, so I figured it'd be okay. But then once I walked in the water, I noticed that it was all settled down onto the bottom. Well, it's all around all the islands over there, and honestly I think with that redfish I just got lucky, you know, I threw my bait the right place at the right time, because I didn't see any reds at all. Just that one that I caught is the only one that I really seen. I caught one trout that was 15 inches. Other than that, that's the only trout I caught. I did have one blow up on my topwater first thing this morning, and it was a decent sized one. It was either a trout or a snook. I can't tell. It jumped completely out the water. I hope I can tell in the video when I go back and watch it. But really not much action over there than that little snook. I mean, it was like maybe 11, 12 inches. So I think I figured out where I'm gonna go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna choose Ponce, just because with as much ground I covered today, I mean, I actually came out of the water a lot earlier than I planned on, just because, I mean, the fish quality wasn't there, the quantity wasn't there, nothing was there. The only thing that was there was that one redfish that I caught. So I hooked multiple snook at Ponce. I caught tons of trout, and all the trout were definitely 18, 19, 20 inches. Plus I seen a lot bigger trout there. So then I know I hooked into a nice snook that got off. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think the issue is I was running it weedless, and that kind of messed up my hook set. Because whenever you do run weedless, you do your hookup ratio does go down a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is, because I didn't see as much grass over on Ponce as I usually see, is I might run with the redfish I hook tomorrow. That way it's an exposed hook, and anything that hits it will, I mean, I should be able to set the hook on. But so I'm definitely choosing Ponce. That's where I'm going to fish for the tournament tomorrow. I'm actually leaving now. Just got to stop by the bait store on my way home. Then we're going to the captain's meeting tonight. I might bring my GoPro, not sure yet. Depends on how I feel. But I'm excited to go to the captain's meeting. Last I checked, there was about 16 or 17 people in the tournament total. So it wasn't a lot of people, not nowhere near as much as the Calusa Blue Way tournament. But I mean, it was a rough day out there today. Like I said, the water quality over here is not good right now. If you look at my prior videos of me fishing here, it was crystal clear. I mean, the visibility was great, and now it's murky, it's milky. I mean, it's just real bad water quality right now. And then there's that seaweed, that algae stuff all over the top of the water. Plus, it's all over the mangroves. It's everywhere. So I think that's pushing a lot of the fish away. But like I said, I mean, it was great being out there. It's nice catching that redfish. I mean, that redfish was a bonus to my day. But if I wouldn't have caught that fish, it would have been a terrible day. So that's why I decided to choose Ponce, because Ponce, I caught a lot of good quality trout. I missed some quality snook, and I caught some snook. I was able to get at least 2 fish on the board, and I got 2 fish on the board today, but the fish just weren't there. There's not enough fish here for me to justify fishing here for the tournament. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by November. So you guys are gonna start seeing me pushing out a lot of content, just trying to get as much footage out there. I'm doing it on my Instagram also. It's SWFL_1morecast_941. That's my Instagram. Go ahead, go check out my Instagram. A lot of the videos I don't put on my YouTube. I put a lot of pictures, and I put a lot of like small reels and stuff on my Instagram. So usually the YouTube, I put a lot of smaller shorts on, and I do the bigger videos, but my Instagram has all my pictures and everything like that. So go check out my Instagram. I'll put it down in the description so you guys can go check that out. I had to restart my Instagram, as I've said in the past. The last one got deleted, so I started this new one. I think I'm sitting at like 200 or 300 followers. I had almost 1,000 whenever my other one got deleted. So yeah, go check that out, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out here. Remember guys, there's always time for one more cast. I'll see you later.